can see how quickly it happens.
Okay. What you want to do is twist off the top. You want to squirt out a very small amount. Flip the lid over and reseal it so you can use this file 2 or 3 more times.
We actually did this to some of our employees, and we got 5 people done with it.
And what you want to do is tap a very, very thin layer. I'm just tapping a very thin layer on her skin, but you want to leave it about 10 or 15% damp on the skin. Do not rub it all the way in because the product works as it's drying, so you want it to allow it to do this.
Okay, I'm going to start a timer. I can't see the...
Hey, you haven't seen anything yet. Just wait.
Oh, has it already happened? Did it happen instantly that fast? Okay.
The fanning is not necessary. This just speeds it up a little bit. It's not necessary at home.
So now, while you're fanning that, let's say for women, can you apply it below makeup or above makeup? What do you do?
Yes, you can. You can use Instantly Ageless before or after your makeup. First of all, you want to do all your preventative maintenance and all the good stuff first.
How long has it been?
What do you see? What are you thinking?
Don't smile.
That's 1 minute and 6 seconds.
And we're asking Leah not to smile because you want to remain expressionless for at least a minute or 2 to allow it to dry smoothly.
Was I exaggerating when I said instantly? Now, I guess the question everybody else has out there, and if we could lower the music a little bit, how long does this last?
About 8 or 9 hours.
8 or 9 hours. Okay. What do you think, Jeunesse family? Okay, that was in a minute. I'm at a minute and 45 seconds, and you look incredible. Thank you. All right, now, I guess the question I would have is, all right, is it just for women? Oh, yeah, she's saying, do the other eye. We don't have time for that.
Actually, what you tell people is the first eye is free. The second eye costs you $34.95 for a buck.
That's great.
Okay.
All right.
Well, thank you, Leah. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Everybody give Leah a round of applause.
All right, guys, so
as you can see, it's an anti-aging serum that gets dramatic results instantly. So not only women love it, but men love it also. So today I went out on a mission, and I walked around out here, and I was trying to find a distributor that might just have a few little mild problems. Now, I can get away with saying this to a man, but not a woman, right? So you guys, be careful. So is Jorge here? Jorge. All right, everybody give Jorge a round of applause.
Big round of applause for Jorge.
How are you, buddy? Where's the bottle?
But Jorge looks so young. All right, let me get my timer out.
Yeah, you know, I saw Jorge out in the registration line, and nothing personal, but Jorge is 55 years old. You're military, right? Colombia? Cali, Colombia.
Colombia.
Okay?
Cali.
And so without Jorge getting too mad at me, I kind of mentioned his puffy eyes. You know, you can't be afraid, right? You got to step up and talk to people. So I mentioned his eyes, and I asked him if he wouldn't mind letting me do a demo on him. I might want to use him for a model at the show this evening. So if y'all will look at Jorge here, if we can maybe
Get a close-up.
zoom in just a little bit. you'll see that Jorge has, can you zoom in just a little bit? There you go. See, Jorge has little puffy eyes. He's got the crow's feet going on, but he looks good for 55. What if I could make him look about 45? Do you think he'd be excited about that? Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to do just what Kelly did. I'm going to take a small amount of Instantly Ageless. I'm going to make sure I reseal the cap. And one thing we tell people, less is best. You want to use as little amount of Instantly Ageless as possible. So I'm going to take the product, and I'm going to use a tapping motion. Look up, please.
I can't remember my Spanish. Vea arriba. Perfecto.
Mira arriba.
Mira arriba. Yes.
Arriba.
Okay, so I just tapped it in. And the key, as Kelly said, is to leave it a little bit wet on the skin. If I tapped until it was dry, you wouldn't get the dramatic results. So I'm going to let it dry, and he's going to be really still. And if y'all just watch his eye, you're going to start seeing a change. Don't look away from the screen, because you will actually see it change right before your eyes.
Actually, the lines are already starting to go away, aren't they?
Just that way.
The lines start to go away in as little as 10 to 15
Y'all see that?
seconds. Wow.
And all in 35 seconds so far.
So do you think men are going to like it too?
And their wives and girlfriends will too.
So the key is tap it about 80 to 90% in, leave it wet. Don't smile and crinkle your eyes when you're doing it, right?
Right.
And then give it a minute or two.
Does Jorge look younger? Very good. Thank you, Jorge. Thank you.
All right. What do you think, Jeunesse? Do you think this is something we could do 15 million a month on?